July 25, 1946, 4 black Americans were brutally murdered by a white mob on a rural road in Georgia. Dozens of people are believed to have witnessed the killings. The FBI launched one of its largest civil rights investigations to date. More than 70 years later, no one has ever been convicted. The victims were 2 young black couples, George W. Dorsey, Mae Murray, Dorsey Roger Malcolm, and Dorothy Malcolm. George Dorsey had recently returned home after serving his country in World War II. Dorothy Malcolm was approximately 7 months pregnant when she was killed. Several days before the murders, Roger Malcolm had been arrested after a dispute with a white farmer. On July 25th, white landowner Loy Harrison posted Malcolm's bail and offered to drive him home. Along the way, the Dorseys joined them in the vehicle. As the car approached Moores Ford Bridge, a mob of armed white men blocked the road. The victims were forced from the vehicle, tied up, and shot repeatedly on a nearby dirt road. Estimates suggest the mob included 20 or more men, and some accounts place even more people at the scene. The murders shocked the nation. The FBI interviewed hundreds of witnesses and spent months investigating the crime. Despite widespread belief that many local residents knew who was responsible, no one identified the killers publicly, and no indictments were returned. The killings generated national headlines. President Harry S. Truman ordered a federal investigation, one of the first times the FBI had been directed to investigate a major civil rights murder. The outrage also contributed to Truman creating the President's Committee on Civil Rights and pushing for federal anti-lynching legislation, although Congress never passed. A federal grand jury heard testimony over 16 days. Dozens of witnesses appeared. No one was indicted. The case became one of America's most infamous unsolved civil rights murder investigations. The investigation was reopened multiple times over the decades. By 2018, authorities concluded that the likely suspects were dead, effectively ending hopes for criminal prosecutions. Today, the Moores Ford lynching remains one of the most notorious unsolved civil rights murder cases in American history. 4 people were murdered in broad daylight. Hundreds were questioned. A federal grand jury heard testimony, yet no one was ever convicted. Nearly 8 decades later, the Moores Ford lynching remains a haunting reminder of how justice can be denied, even when the truth is believed to be known. If these stories matter to you, help me make sure they reach more people. Follow this page, subscribe, and share this video with someone who believes the truth deserves to be heard. Every follow, every share, and every conversation helps keep these stories alive and ensures they aren't forgotten. Thank you for being here. I'll see you in the next video.